Rainy said hi as she's walking away. Oh, look, now she turned around to say hi. I'm really surprised. Have to be daylight for the camera picks up much better, but it's pretty much all melted off. That was still covered just like this last night. 34 degrees all night, even this side. I stripped just against the trailer on the other side, didn't, but this side cleared right off too. So 34 degrees, and we got about a quarter-inch of rain. Must have been normal enough rain to do it. It's about what we got yesterday too. Could have delivered a couple of those steers, but I already canceled on the guy. I might have considered it, but I called him to cancel on late morning, and he didn't get back to me until about 7 o'clock last night. And it's like, yeah, I'm not going to mess with it. And the other guy who had, I think it was knee surgery, Mom said he's supposed to give her a call when he's feeling up to being able to make it to the barn to feed him. Which I thought was going to be like this weekend, but we haven't heard from him. And look at the steam rolling off of these girls. And steamroller here. Red man being a goofball. First thing is, see if we got any babies or something down here. And, not really ready for them today, but I don't see any. Looks like Minnie Moo laying there. And I don't see a calf with her. I'm not expecting her right away anyway, but I don't know when she's due. I don't know when any of them are due. Ty's got a list somewhere. I think it's on the fridge, but I haven't looked. And these whiny butts. And in case you hadn't noticed, I said quite a while ago we were going to try to get this cleaned out. And the 2-year-olds, and weather conditions have kind of slowed that down. But these girls have gotten this beaten back down some, which can buy us some time. Look at that chrome girl. Her tail works. So, buy a little time there. And I think these girls probably got this one over here beat down too. While I'm gabbing, that's one of the things I dislike about wheat straw. It doesn't fluff up initially, but it does. It breaks down fast enough that it's hard to keep on top of it, I guess you'd say. And yeah, they beat this down quite a bit. The only problem getting in to put more in is going to be at that gate right there, just because, they can't beat that down. But usually what wheat straw will do is, breaking down underneath is all right. As it breaks down, it creates heat. Problem is, as it breaks down, it gets soft. And if they don't walk on it evenly and walk it in, you get bad humps, and then those humps get solid, and then they don't push down. Then the cows can hardly walk through there. But anyway, there's my first check of the morning. And way too long, but yeah. Well, earlier, not that you could see it, but it was kind of half foggy. Oh yeah, when I walked in here and Nell walked in, fogged in, but it just started to dump, and now I got to make it to the back barn. Gotta love it. It might melt. What do you think, Blue? It's gonna do this today. It might get this out of here, but where it stays shaded, usually that ground will stay froze for a long time. Oh well. Out in the rain I go. Think I'm gonna do tire work? No, I'm not. That's a check valve out of our gas pump. Sits right on top. Well, the very bottom of the pump, right where the standpipe comes up. That's a Schrader valve, just like those. And I've never figured this out because there's suction on this side, which would make the valve open, right? Yeah, I've had to replace this before. I can't get any gas to come up. It's getting suction. When I took this out, it let loose, but there was no gas up above it. And I've been all freaking morning. The gloves I've been wearing during this cold weather, I was in here last night. We got 2 old trail cams, and between the 2 of them, I got one working. Put it up by Mom's garage to see if something's coming in there, because something came in again and knocked the lid off a garbage can that we have all the Christmas lights in. Didn't get to the dog food. Anyway, I searched the whole shop for those gloves this morning. I looked on the skid steer. I went back, searched the trailer. I went in the house. I went everywhere. Becky came out here to look for them after lunch. She and I walk in, and she goes, "What do they look like?" They're gloves. They were laying right there. I do the same thing with my leather ones all the time. Set them down and spend 10 minutes looking for them when they're 5 feet away and I can't find them. But anyway, before I can put gas in my pickup, I gotta change this, and hopefully that's what the problem is. Hey, that one don't have anything on the end of it. And in case you're wondering, oh, come on. All right, screw it. Get rid of the glove. This one's probably the best one we got. That's an extension. Put on your valve stem with one on it. But a fine thread 5/16 is close enough. You can jam them on. That one's about due to get replaced. It's kind of scooched. So anyway, I'm going to change this. Put it back in. See if it's going to work. That felt funny. And, I mean, we always have to open up when it gets too freaking hot out, usually we have to open up into the pump itself and put a couple squirts of oil in, and then it works fine. Or if we run out of fuel and it doesn't want to prime, we'll do it. But I did all that. I put enough oil in there to last a year. So go into this, try this, see if it works. Okay, I got it out. Can you tell which one I just took out? It's the top one. It's the brass one. Down there at the bottom, the little red ring, that shouldn't be there. That's the seal melting out of it. The stainless one is the one I'm going to put in. I'm going to say it's still in good shape. So, not that this is the brass barrel, but it don't matter once in a while. Oops. Focus again. I was surprised it focused. So, this one should work. It better work. Well, should have brought you along for the fun. Leprechaun's in the back here. Not leprechaun. Yeah, Batman. Had to punch that son bitch in the face. Leprechaun's in the front. Almost had him through here. And then that hole right there for the other pin to get to the water trough. Batman went around and jumped right through that hole. That trough's full of shit now. Then what'd he do? Clear to the end of the run and almost wanted to go through it till I finally got him to turn around. And then he went right in, but Leprechaun was already in. We usually take him over and weigh him before we take him to town. Just so we, got an idea how we're actually dressing. But you know what? I ain't nothing out of the trailer until he's there. So that ain't what we're gonna do. At least it ain't raining at the moment. They're all upset because they're not over here. And of course, there were 5 bales left. I stuffed 4 bales in over there. I mean, 2, maybe 3 tops. Unless you go down here. So now I gotta see if I can put the catwalk down. Go figure. I still have to put that down before I can feed. Awesome! But hey, this is how it's going to be for a little bit till somebody out here spits a calf out. Yeah, you're right. I didn't fill in there. That's tough shit. They're lucky I got what I got down. I got down where they sleep. Up here, they just eat and make a mess. So we just got back. Steers are in there. Tomorrow they can find their way into the freezer. And look, see these girls. Oh, look at that. And with the grapple on, I snuck 3 scoops out the other side of that feeder to get some water away from it and get some of the stuff out of there. That way they're not, or they're over there working on that tub, they're not standing in 4 inches of water anymore. Oh, that's right, I came over here because I need a bucket. Why? Because everything's up here. Because I've been feeding up here. And I gotta pack it to the other end. Then I gotta tease them. Because I gotta go let the catwalk down first. But hey, I'll save a lot of hay in the back barn now. And maybe tomorrow, hopefully, we'll get some hay from back there and put it up here. Oh yeah, I still gotta hook these back up. That can happen tomorrow anyway. I gotta figure out why this one, no matter what we're doing, won't seal back up. I mean, these have been really good hoses for a long time. But what I might have to do is have Becky order a couple more of those 90 degree, like I used on that little 20 volt pump, and do that in a straight hose. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go so I can do this, and might be the end of the video. I kind of goobered that up, putting it up there, but that's okay. I'll make it work. Right, Rainey? So, if this is the end, thanks for watching, everybody. And hope you had a great Sunday. Hope everybody has a great Monday. Hey, different here. But guess what? Who's first in line? 241. Of course, the other couple that used to be first with her, they aren't here anymore. I'll get one of them yellow tags. I think that's one that used to sneak in quick. And yeah, now that it's pretty well melted out here, this is a shithole. Looked so good the other day. Oh, and Boomer walked through that a couple days ago. It was probably solid enough that I could have walked over the top when everything was freezing and covered with ice. But Boomer couldn't. Speaking of Boomer. And Minnie Moo. What do you think, Minnie? If you get out of the way, I can walk out of here. He's getting a little flush. Still could be a while. So anyway, okay, there's the end. I'm done. Sneak out of here, hose my boots off, and Becky said she's going to clean that out tomorrow. I really don't care. It's one of those days. I don't care. Guess I got back a little far. Probably have to start to pick up and pull that ahead in the morning. Stinking mirrors are dirty and can't see out of worth a damn. And the back of the trailer should be about right there. Oh well, it is what it is. Tomorrow will be a different day. Maybe give that whole thing a hosing. This side isn't too bad. My step on the other side's about a ½ inch thick as shit. Now, hose my feet, shut this thing off, and put the video up.